And welcome back to Roguecraft here on Musicfreegaming. It's great to have you back, and I'm back in my starter house, partly because it's just closer to where I need to be. You want, deep reasons. Well, I don't have them. I also probably should sleep because there's darkness all around, and that sucks. But, you know, sleeping, who'd have thought? No, so I've got a couple of things I want to do that require some materials. Powdered snow, for example. Ice, also. So I need to build myself a couple of farms. An ice farm and a powdered snow farm. And I thought what I would do is I would come over here. I'm not over here often because I have very little need to be over here. But I'm going to get started on that, and then we'll see how far that takes us. Fun thing about ice and snow is that they only happen above a certain Y level in certain biomes. So I'm in a taiga biome, so snow is not going to fall unless you're at like Y between 150 and 170, something like that, and above. So I thought, why not just start at Y200? That seems like a reasonable place to go. So I'm just going to throw a couple of stacks of scaffolding up there and see where I get. And then that should also be high enough that I can build out an ice farm. Because, you know, ice is cool, right? That's the whole nature of ice. Sort of the defining element. But I'm going to get way the heck up here. Probably to the heck up here, but it's okay. So I'll get up here, and as soon as I get to Y200, that's where I can start building out my platform. The cool thing here about building these things is that they're really easy, but I'm building them out of wood because when I go at them with a pickaxe, the pickaxe is not going to go plowing through all of the wood like it would through stone or something. So it's going to make it a lot easier to do. And I'm letting Minecraft do the counting for me as I build this initial square. All right, that should line up with that one. Why do I feel like I'm off? Probably because I am. Now I'm going to have to count. I don't want to count. Counting is not great. All right, well, let me go count to make sure I know where I'm at. Well, I was wrong. This all lined up beautifully, so great. So now I just get to fill this thing in. And then I think I'm going to be lighting up some stairs and doing some other stuff. But that's step one. Isn't it great? Isn't this lovely? Best build ever. It's a giant square. Okay, let me go ahead and get this filled in, and then we'll get to the next step. Seriously, Anakin needed sunscreen on Mustafar. But, yeah, do they have lava screen? Is that a thing? You think if Anakin had thought to apply, you know, some SPF 5000, he'd have been okay? You know, maybe. Whatever it is, it did not work out well for him. Turns out the lava and the skin, not a great combination. Despite everything I've heard about lava being great for the skin, didn't work out too well for Anakin. Wow, I am bad at placing blocks. It's a good thing that's not a big, important part of this game, placing blocks. You know, because otherwise I would have real problems. The next thing I want to do, now that I've got this platform in place, is I need to put in something to hold all of the water in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in stairs. I'm using stairs because, one, they're non-spawnable, so nothing's going to spawn on them. And two, they provide a full block on what's going to be the inside of this farm, which should make it a little bit easier for ice to form. I guess it's supposed to form better when it's got a full face to connect with. So that's the plan. Okay, so stairs are all in place because stairs are awesome. The next thing I want to do is pop up here with a couple of blocks and then slap a slab up top here. Do I want to do it there? The slabs are going to cover some water here so it won't freeze. So that I always have some infinite water sources. I think just to make it a little bit easier on myself, I'm actually going to come up one more block. I mean, 2 blocks is high enough, but I think with 3, it's just going to be a little bit nicer. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I've been looking at this. This section is great. I think I'm going to add one more section off this side. So same thing's going to be 18, but I'm going to reuse this block. So I'm just going to... Ooh, before I do that, hey, do I have torches? I do not. Okay. No, before I do that, I need to sleep, and probably I should fill this with water. So just to keep this from filling up with monsters who want to eat my face. I'm not a huge fan of having my face eaten by monsters, so I'm going to not deal with that. Okay, so I've got water in place along one side. I've already got ice forming, so this is awesome. And as long as I remember to place water on the block and not on the stair to keep from flooding out everything that's happening below me, this should fill up nicely. And again, the cool thing about the slabs I've got overhead is ice doesn't form if there's a block above it. So there won't be any ice forming on this diagonal. But all around these edges, you can already see the ice is starting to form. So that's going to be awesome. Okay, so the second platform is complete. Already this ice is starting to form up. And so what I'm going to do, I've got a Silk Touch pickaxe right here. So let me go ahead and just grab some of this ice. And see, because I've got these spaces that didn't go ice, right, because they were covered, my infinite water sources fill back in and everything is wonderful. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this ice down so that I can get all of the lovely infinite water sources coming around the edge. And this is one of the reasons I want ice. It's because it's a lot easier to use ice for water than it is water buckets. Because ice stacks. Water buckets don't so much. But ice absolutely does. So I like using ice. Like if I'm doing a redstone project where I'm going to need a lot of water. This is awesome. Okay, and I guess that's going to fill in. That's okay. I guess I can live with that. And plus, it will just keep some extra water sources here as well. Fabulous. Fabulous. The other nice thing is I do like to use packed ice for different things. So being able to just come up here and get a ready source of packed ice is going to be nice. In the meantime, looks like the sun is setting, and I need to get about 18 trillion cauldrons. So let's head down back to base and go pick up some cauldrons. So I crafted up a zillion cauldrons, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the outside of this up and down both sides with cauldrons. And the reason being, I want to collect powdered snow. So to do that, you need cauldrons, and then you need it to rain. And then what happens is when you're at a high enough altitude, or if you're in a cold biome where it snows instead of rains, the cauldrons will fill up with snow. And then you can come with a bucket, scoop up the powdered snow, and then use it for all sorts of fun stuff. I use it on top of my farm tower to kill off the piglins that come through the portal, right? They go chasing an egg that's on top of the farm and drop in and then freeze their little peaky toes off in snow. And that's awesome. But it also has a very, very nice use in froglight farms, because magma cubes will freeze if you put the blocks up. You know, you have a air gap and then powdered snow, but frogs won't. I'm going to need more cauldrons, because I think I want to do... Let's go ahead and just make it 3 wide, and I'll just go make some more cauldrons. So yeah, so it's awesome in Froglight farms. And I want to build a Froglight farm. So that's the plan, but I'm going to need a lot of powdered snow to do that. So that's why I'm here. All right. Yep, all the cauldrons are in. I keep falling in them, which is fun. But I decided to go 3 wide on both sides and down the back. I think I'm not going to come down the front. And there's a reason for that. It's because I am undecisive, or indecisive, undecided, undecisive. I'm going to pick a word, and one of them will be the right one. But one of the things I've been thinking about doing is there's this big chunk of river right here, and I'm debating whether or not I want to build it up into a drowned farm. I don't know if I will or not. That, again, I'm indecisive. But if I do, I want to build it up on this side and have the kill platform be sort of over here. So I'm going to leave this empty of cauldrons for now. But I think this is pretty well, this is going to work out nicely. The other thing I'm debating, and I certainly have enough wood for it, or can have enough wood for it, is whether I want to actually just build a bubble elevator or just trust to my elytra to get me up here. And right now, I think I'm just going to stick with the elytra, so we'll go with that. Okay, so yep, this is nice with the way the ice goes. You just hop out here with your happy efficiency pickaxe, and yep, because of those source blocks in places. Ooh, looks like I've got a couple that managed to freeze before I got stuff in place. Oh no, there we go. There we go. There's filled itself back in. I was thinking that this was the corner that had the source block, but it's actually that one over there. So, yep, everything is working according to design, which is really nice, actually. Okay, now as I mentioned in the last episode, I've got a problem with my zombie farm. And the problem, or my zombie farm, my iron farm. The problem is my zombie is dead. While I was getting this stuff sort of built up and stuff, yeah, an iron golem fell and killed my zombie. So I need to get another zombie in here. And what I'd like to do is get this set up so that I can load a new zombie in here if it dies again. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this bubble column right here. Right, I've already got the blocks underneath it here. So I could just run water right up through here. The zombie will pop out the top and run around the track just as normal. So, and then when it comes back around, it'll still pop into the bubble column and shoot up to the top, which is wonderful. So that is the plan. So the catch is I need to get water from here, under the river, and over here. And that's going to be an interesting challenge. Okay, so I'm going to set up the new water elevator so I can reload my iron farm. It's going to come through here. I've got a little bit of water, but I have to hit it with kelp to turn it into source blocks, and I need to bring it all the way up. So I think what I'm going to do first is build the road down here. That way I can get in with the kelp and get all the kelp in place too. That'll make things a little simpler. So I guess what I need to do is figure out where this is and then build over there. But I think I'm also going to, sleep first. All right, so I've tunneled under the river, and this is where I came up. I was kind of thinking I might take it a little bit closer, but honestly, this isn't a bad spot, other than the fact I've got all of these trees here. Because what I want to do is build this up so I can sucker a zombie in, get him in a minecart, and then drop him down a hole and out back towards the tower. So I think this is going to work out okay. I need to go get some track and get that all laid out and get the bubble vader going. But I think this is going to work out pretty okay. Okay, so I've got water column up. I've got some kelp in place. So let's go ahead and swim back down here. Take out the kelp. And hopefully this should now become a bubble column all the way up to the top. And boom, it absolutely did. Wonderful. Now what would be really convenient would be to have some ender pearls, but I don't have ender pearls, so we'll just fly out. That works. That works. And now I can hop back up here and close. Oops. I don't know what happened to the rest of my blocks, but apparently... Oh, I know what happened to the rest of them. I put them away because why would I need more? You know, there are days when I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing, and this absolutely one of those days. Cool. So water elevator blocked off. Iron golems are still spawning despite not having a zombie in the chamber. And I think these guys are picking up on the drowned that are showing up in the ocean around here. But that doesn't work at certain times of day. You know, it's not reliable. So I definitely want to get a zombie in. But I now have a water column going all the way up to the top. So now it's time to build a nice little zombie hut over there. The plan here is that a zombie's going to chase me through some doors of some sort, or maybe fence gates might be better. I'm going to run in here. They'll stop. I'll hit a button which will close the gates, and then I can get them on a track and I can get out. So maybe what I'll do... Yeah, I'll do it this way. I'll put the gates over here. That'll work. So the plan then was I'll get minecarts coming around that way. That should come and pick them up, and I'll get some powered rails. I guess I have to craft some powered rails, but I'll put some powered rails here, or probably more likely there, to give them a place to go. Okay. Okay, I think I can make this. I can make this happen. It'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, so here's the plan. I get a zombie, right? He chases me. Ah, catch me, zombie. I'm gonna die. Oh no. So I chase him through here. He will walk in. And then what I need to do, I need to get some redstone, but he'll walk in here, and then I can hit a button. We'll launch a minecart out of the dispenser, pick him up, and then drop him right down there. And what I want to do too is set up a button that will close this trap door. Okay, let's try this again. That will close this fence gate so he can't get out, and he'll just get stuck there, right? I also want to be able to name tag him and do fun stuff like that. So, cool. All right, well, on to step 2. I've got most of a roof in place. Yep, just need to do a little bit of work there, but there are zombies afoot somewhere. So let's go see if we can find one. That's a creeper. Oh, skeletons. No. Also, I should probably eat before I die. Okay. Food. Food is good. Get the food. Okay. I believe I told you no. Now, I don't have a bow, but I do have a trident, so... Take that. Now... Okay, fine, don't take that. Take that. That's a thing. Hi. I've confused the zombie, so apparently this doesn't work nearly as well as I was hoping. Okay, so there we... Okay, no. Okay, this zombie is stupid, and maybe I need to give him more room. Okay, I'm going to have to take these trapdoors out, I think. Okay, hey, zombie. That's right, I'm talking to you. Talking to you. That's right. Come on in. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to do... Okay. First one to successfully try to eat my face wins. All right, let's move this button. You know, these zombies with their strange desire to not eat my face. I don't understand it, but that's fine. It's fine. All right, come on. Let's get you in here now. That's right. Ah, it took too long. That's right. I need to replace that with a stone button, I guess. All right, come. Okay. Yep. Jeez, this is just too painful to watch. How can you survive? Okay, come on. Yeah, as soon as I cross these tracks. All right. Oi. That's right. That's right. We're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. You're going to eat my face. Come on. Ah, come on, man. All right, well, I was hoping this would be easy, but obviously it's not. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now he's in. All of my fancy stuff, none of it worked, but we now have a zombie, so perfect. So let's go ahead and drop a name tag on him so he stays here. Cool. And now, let's go get a thing, minecart, and see if we can get this guy where I need him to go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, the zombie is now in, and my iron farm is working again at full capacity for whatever capacity you want to call it. But it is working again. Well, that was a pain in the neck. And that building worked not at all like it was supposed to. But at least I am fully capable of running minecarts underground and putting them in bubble vaders. I can do that. That is a thing I can do. I can also apparently be hungry because I'm out of food. So let's go get some food, and then I can tear down this thing, which is going to be great because that's ugly as all heck. And I kind of want to not have it there anymore. So let's go see what I've got in the way of food, and not a lot. All right, let's go shopping and then tear some stuff down. I could do things the easy and efficient way, or I could do them the way I just always do them. And one of those things is useful, and then the other one is how I'm doing it. And that's about the time I've got for the video today. Would have been nicer if the zombie thing worked a little better, but it did what I needed to do. I got the zombie in the farm, which is fabulous. And I've got way up there, I've got my new ice farm, and hopefully, seriously, hopefully, powdered snow farm. So things are working out okay. I'm pretty happy. At least I've got the farm started. Just need to AFK for some powdered snow. And I think things are going to be great for the Froglight farm. Ooh, I'm excited. But that's a problem for future me. So be sure to hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel. You know the drill. All that good stuff. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Musicfreegaming signing off.